we doing today, everybody? I have a great video for you today, and you probably have an idea of what it is because we talked about it earlier this week, right, Jordan? And this is going to be a good one. But first, subscribe. We appreciate it. Like 214 plus in like 4 days. It's great. Doing awesome. Team Marine TV, doing good, Jordan. 2,000 plus, rolling towards 3. Awesome, love it. Keep subscribing, getting your family out there, get your friends, your girlfriends, your ex-girlfriends, maybe the girls you don't like, the guys you don't like, maybe do that. I mean, if they're Evinrude fans, get them on there so they can see what's really gonna happen. Anyway, we do have this other thing we posted last Wednesday. Donate. We need your help in donating to schools. So we have a donate back to school program. Just go on there, click donate. I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's $2, $5, $100, anything helps for the kids. It's not going to be a global thing. It's not going to be United States. It's going to be right here in this area. You're helping the kids in this area. We need it. We want it. Get us some help. Go click donate. I don't care if it's $1, people. We don't really care. We appreciate anything that you can do. We would love it. I mean, $1 is some pencils for some kids in this area, okay? Let's just try to help these kids, all right? So, back to the video. Are you ready for it? All right, here we go. Project Ghost. Can you make me disappear right now? Gone? No, can't do that. But here we are, Project Ghost. Everybody saw it. I think we dropped it when they dropped it. Maybe we dropped it before they dropped it. Maybe. Might have done something like that. Now we're here to bring you the info that everybody wants to hear. I think everybody wants to hear. I don't know that anybody wants to hear, but we're gonna have it for you. Ready? All right, let's just go into it. Should we go into it, Jordan, please? Let me go into it. It's hot in here today. All right, so the Rotax Outboard engine. Right?
Wait a minute.
What?
Weren't you invited to this grand unveiling?
Oh, you want me to get into that?
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go. Yes. I got a call from a production company, not mine, another one, that wanted me to come out and do this unveil, right? They wanted me to talk about it. They wanted me to go out there. They wanted me to be the guy to go do this, or part of the group type of thing. And we're like, yeah, okay, we can do this. Let's go do this. We got it all mapped out. And then we come to them and tell them that we're gonna be upfront. We're gonna be bold, we're gonna be honest. If it's shit, we're gonna tell you it's shit. If it's this, we're gonna tell you it's this. Initially, that kind of was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine, whatever. But then I think the company that was doing the production took it back to BRP, and BRP went, we don't want this guy. So I got kicked out, hard to believe, me, kicked out, and they said, well, you know, we don't really want you anymore. Okay, that's fine. Guess what? Here I am again. I'm back. I'm gonna get you, right? You should have just probably paid me to go out there and do that. I'd have maybe been a little less abusive, but I'm back. So, is that good, Jordan?
Yep.
Okay, we won't get to names, but we got kicked out because we're bold, honest, and upfront, right?
Yep.
Part of the problem. But here we go. We're doing it for you, the people. All right, Rotax Outboard engine. Hidden, quiet, and efficient. Is that their fucking slogan for this thing?
Yep.
Hidden, quiet, and efficient. That's great. All right. So we're just gonna go right into like the press release, right? All right.
Yep.
Hey, I'm the fucking reporter here. You can't stop me.
We'll put pictures right here.
Right over here or here? Right here?
Yep.
Press release. All right, here we go. Press release. BRP completely rethought, reimagined, redesigned the engine for its boats. Why? What? Why do you have to fucking redesign, reimagine, and rethought? What? Why? Why are we reimagining anything? What's wrong with a fucking outboard? Why does that not work? Is the picture over here or here?
Here.
It's here. So it's right here right now.
Yep.
You see this thing? Why are we redesigning the wheel? Why are we starting to change things? Why are we doing this? My thoughts on it? No, it doesn't, no. Thoughts on it, we'll get into it a little bit more when we get down to the bottom. I'll have some complete thoughts on everything. But I don't understand why we're changing what it looks like. Fly, see that bastard? All right, so here's the hash, boom, right away. So the new Rotax outboard engine with stealth technology is initially offered in the 115 and 150 horse configurations. That's it, 115. So they're basically designing this to put it on their own brands, which is they're using Manitou and Alumacraft. Manitou and Alumacraft right now, right? So you can't put it on a 20-footer. You can't do anything. It's just all small boats. What's going on? So they're just doing a 150 and a 150. For now. Yeah, we're gonna change that up, right? It delivers the same advantages of the traditional outboard engine, same advantages, such as price, performance, handling, ease of maintenance, and full trim. So you got everything that a regular outboard does, plus full trim. Is it not supposed to have full trim? Why the f wouldn't you have full trim? Why would you even say that? Maintenance? Well, what I don't like, I'll get into it. I'm going to do the thoughts at the end, because I could be at this for days. I'm just going to wait till the end. Is that okay? All right. Partially submerged underwater. That's a fucking no. Hidden under the boat. That's a fucking no, because now I got to crawl under the boat to get it. The engine is smooth and quiet at any speed, thus improving your boating comfort. Aren't 4-strokes smooth and quiet? No? Like Mercury, Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha? They're smooth and quiet. Wasn't the G2 quiet? Smooth for a 2-stroke? Oh boy. Alright. The Rotax Outboard engine is also efficient, allowing for up to 20% improved fuel efficiency. From what? Compared to the traditional outboard engines. What's more, it is the cleanest combustion outboard engine in its class, with 12% reduction in reportable emissions and 98% reduction in carbon monoxide and idle compared to the leading outboard engine brands. What is its class? What are we talking about? Jet skis? It's Rotax. Where's evinrude? I thought that evinrude is coming back. No? evinrude's not coming back? Why isn't evinrude coming back? We're not using evinrude no more? They're literally calling this fucking amoeba an outboard. Alright. So it's on the Manitou. I just told you about that. The Manitou now looks like the Sea-Doo Switch, because it just does. You're taking a great break. I thought the Manitou pontoon was a great pontoon. I've seen them. They look really nice. This thing does not look nice to me. Okay? It just doesn't look nice. It looks like we're cheapening the Manitou branding. My thoughts. 2 new models. The Manitou Cruise. Sea-Doo Switch Cruise. Oh. And the Manitou Explore. Or should it say Explode? Explore. Okay. And those are 20 and 24 footers? 20, 20, something like that. Something, yeah. BRP brags about the big rear deck space now. On the pontoon or on the Alumacraft?
Both.
Oh. So you get a huge deck because your outboard is now facing backwards and your lower unit's here and this much of your outboard's underwater.
It's an underboard.
It's an underboard. Did you just come up with that on your own?
Yeah.
That's fucking good. It's an underboard. It's the BRP Ghost Underboard. Good. That's great. Alumacraft. Comes in the Competitor and the Alumacraft Trophy, featuring the Rotax Outboard. Why are they doing this? Why? Keep the Rotax in the Sea-Doo and make it fucking so you get that to work. Go back to building outboards and put the evinrude fucking name on it and make a good one. No? You don't have the technology to do that? Why are you... I talked bad about the Mercury look, right? I didn't like the cone head look. This looks like a... This is fucking horrible. This is bad. This is not good for the industry. This, bolted on here with this underwater when you trim. Blah, blah. The fucking... if the lower unit's gonna trim all the way out of the water, right? Now hear me out for this. Lower unit's here, right? So this has to trim, full trim, like this, out of the water. That latch on the back of the Manitou, so you have to open up to trim it all the way up now. So you have to get out of your boat, go back, open the lid, trim it all the way up, because if you float the boat and you don't get the lower unit out of the water, in Wisconsin on the Mississippi, it turns into a zebra mussel infested fucking weed, looking like you got to take it to the barber shop and get a haircut fucking lower unit, which then clogs your intakes, which then overheats, which leads you to taking the BRP fucking Ghost project and bringing it in here because you overheated it and opening up the hatch, which probably breaks the seal, which then may let water in to leak, and then you're fucked. How do they keep it dry? I couldn't find anything. How's it dry? How's it staying dry? It looks to me that it's bolted fucking cover around it. It's got 4 bolts here, 2 bolts here, holding all this shit together. But everything gets wet. Outboards get wet. I mean, you take cowling off, there's moisture in there. This thing's gonna get wet. I mean, it's mostly underwater. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand. I was excited for Evinrude to come back when we heard about it. We heard about the Ghost project. I was hoping they'd come back with a badass fucking electric outboard or something just different, but it's still an outboard. And they came back with a backwards outboard. Maybe it looks like the power head fell off and they grabbed it. Who designed this fucking thing? And the publicity that they're trying to get, 98% reduction in carbon monoxide, is that because it's mostly underwater and most of it's going under the water? Is that what's going on here? Because the exhaust is not, I mean, it's physically not out, right? It's underwater. Everything's underwater. We just put it down here. I mean, it's down here. You don't get to see that when it's in the water. And don't tell me it's as quiet. I can probably, what's going on here? You want to see this Miyagi shit? Miyagi. What? I didn't get him. My bad. I don't understand. It better be 98% reduction, probably from the G2, which just poured the goo into everything. It's underwater. It has to be. Where are you exhausting? You're not exhausting out the top like a little smokestack. I mean, you can't be. It looks like a little cube in the water. I mean, I just don't like anything to do with this whole project. If this is what we spent all the time, 3 years, 2 years, and the money to build this thing to try to be cool, and you are only going to brand it to what you own, and you don't build a big enough one to, yeah, I'm going to give me that 150, I'm going to throw that on the back of my 21-foot trot. Not going to happen. I mean, you're not, I don't understand. What the fuck are you going to do with this thing? And they're saying the price is going to be the same as 150s in comparison? No. No. All right, I got page 2. I got off track. I'm sorry. Questions. Why is this dumb? We already went through that. Nailed that on the head. Where's Evinrude? They're dead. They're done. There's not going to be an Evinrude, I don't think. Ollie's digging out right now. He's kind of pissed. I don't think Evinrude's ever coming back. They're branding it with Rotax and BRP. That's it. G2 lower, I believe so. I believe it's the electric shift G2 lower. Looks very much similar. They may have done a little changing. How well is the unit sealed up? Yeah, I talked about that. I don't understand how well it is going to be sealed up. If you're using any kind of form of foam or rubber or any type of gasket on a locking surface, it's going to get old, it's going to get dried out. Think of the IOs. I mean, we do so many transom seal kits every year because of dry rot and stuff like that, because it's underwater. You take it out all year up here, it dries out, you put it back in the water, take it back out. Not a good deal. You're going to get about probably 5 years out of that. It depends how many times you take the lid off, and it being that it's a Sea-Doo product, it might be all right. You might not have to take it apart too much. I mean, like I was telling Jordan before, I mean, this thing's gonna hit bottom, right? I mean, you're gonna hit things with this probably. You don't hit things with your Sea-Doo, do you? You can zoom right over the top, maybe clip it. I mean, you're going to, boom, impact. Did they impact test this thing? They probably weren't out of here on Lake Alaska bouncing off stumps and rock piles. Probably not. Okay, next. And furthermore, how can you trim it up far enough if it's here, right? This is my lower unit. How can you trim it up far enough to get it out of the fucking water so you can still drive it? You know what I mean? I mean, if you're, like, I'm going into shallows in my Alumacraft to go fishing, on my outboard I can just trim it up, right? I'm trimmed up. I can't. No, it doesn't fucking work. Lower unit's here. It's lower than this, but I gotta trim this. It just doesn't work for me. I just don't know. I don't understand the thoughts of just taking it and just throwing it so it's horizontal. Yeah, space, are we trying to be cool? Ranger went with an IO. How many of those are left? Tracker had an IO boat because they wanted to build the space so you don't see the outboard. How many of those are left? Anybody? Anybody? No. They're not around. And they didn't do it because they wanted to put a Merc Cruiser on. They did it for the same reasoning, to make space, bigger back decks. You don't got to worry about the motor sticking up. It didn't last. It just didn't last. And you put a bigger deck on the back of your pontoon. Who cares? They did that with IO boats. There's one right there. They did it with IO boats. Make a big swim platform over the top of it. Okay. What do you... So what? So now, if you're going to pull a tuber behind it, and you got a giant back deck, you need a higher f***ing... Imagine what that's going to look like, your ski tower. Guarantee it's not built to go on the back deck, so it's got to go on the boat, right? So now we got to go 18 feet in the air to get over the goddamn deal so it doesn't end up in our ghost motor that's down below trying to eat fishies and kids and whatever else. Yeah. I'm all done. It's just not good. Same color scheme, same fucking no, not doing it. We're done. Ghost project. Good luck. You got anything more you want me to talk about? It's not good. It's not good.
Easy fix.
How? What?
You shred the design, throw it away, fire the fucker that came up with it.
Did they hear that? That's pretty good. You started with shred the design.
Shred the design.
Yep, gone.
Get rid of it.
Bin.
And fire the fucker that came up with the idea.
The guy who came up with it's gone.
Yep.
And you start over.
And start over.
Build us an outboard, a reliable outboard that has a 20-inch shaft, a gear case, a power head, 6 pistons, 6 spark plugs, good injectors, shit that goes down the river, and make it a 4-stroke so it's quiet, it's beautiful. Put Ole's name on the side and f***ing bring it back for me, America, please. Can we do that? Anybody out there listening in the evinrude world, can you bring me back an outboard that f***ing runs good, like the 40 horse did, and the little 15 did, and the intruder did until the VRO went out, and none of the fix did, and the e-tecs until they popped, and the G2s until they steer the wrong way and kill people. After that, great. All right, bring back the XP. Can we, Neil? How about the XP? Bring the XP. Extra parts. Bring her in. Bring the big old boom 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 boom. Yeah, bring the Vindy back. Let's bring the big Vindy back. Fuck it. Let's pollute. Why not? What the hell? Let's get her done. Jesus God, it's over. We're done. We're done. We're done. Clut. Done. I'm done. I'm over. G2. Bring it back. Better than this, at least. I don't care. Do something. Do an outboard. Not a, what'd you call it? Underboard? Jordan called it an underboard, Neil. That's pretty good. Underboard? An underboard, because it's underwater. It's an outboard that's sinking. How many of those survive? Not good. Oh, right, there we go. All right, hey, that's it. The Ghost Project is done. We did a little review for you. I'm sure there'll be more to come. There'll be a little bit more here, a little bit more there, but at the end of the day, you got to hear a little bit of my thoughts on not even evinrude anymore, because they're gone. There's never gonna be evinrude again, I don't think. It's over, we're done. Hope you enjoyed it. Like always, make sure you're commenting. Comment on this. Tell me what you think about this fine machine, the underboard, the BRP Rotax underboard that was created. And then also tell me if you got one on order. I'm looking forward to getting it in, getting it going. I'm sure the dealers are just excited for it. And hey, look at the new deal. I'm sure they're just amped up for it. Yeah. Make sure you get back to our web page, our website, get on there, click donate, boom, 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 boom. We appreciate any help, 50 cents, $1, we don't care, anything. We're gonna get it as big as we can, and you'll all be a part of it when we do what we do. You'll see it for sure. We appreciate all the support. Jordan is doing 2 fingers up.
We take all forms of payment, all cards now, not just PayPal.
Yeah, we do all cards now. We do all forms of payment. We'll take MasterCard, Visa, Discover, American Express, PayPal. We'll take gold bars, silver bars, we'll take silver coins. Bitcoin, any crypto we'll take probably a little bit of. We will take classic cars, not classic boats, as payment, because we don't like classic boats really. Outside of that, that's it. But we do take all forms of now. We changed everything, so you're not just have to pay with PayPal. You can pay with anything, any form of credit card. We're ready to rock.
Goes for merch too.
and merch. Yeah, get on the site, buy some more merch. We got more merch coming in, just place some more. Neil's wife has been like, get this done type thing. So we got more merch, new merch coming. There's gonna be some new hats, there's gonna be some new shirts, some hoodies are coming. I just placed the order. For all of you that had the order for the green and red hoodies, the silky ones, the team ones, I just got the confirmation today that we are going to get 12 total in 6XL and 6XX. They are shipping again. So we are back on the page. So as soon as those 12 come in, so we'll get some more coming because I know those will go away probably pretty quick. So those are coming. Happy day. Everything's going well. So at the end of the day, we are getting out of here. It's hot. Yeah, time to go home. We're done. As always, comment, subscribe, click notification bell, and go over to my webpage and donate for me. Get some money going for the kids. As always, I hope you have a great day. Comment, subscribe, click notification bell to witness the madness that BRP is definitely not saying. Speed, money, no brakes. I'm out. See you.